Hello there and welcome to your part 1 video of 5. So my name's Chloe and I am your very own Pilates instructor here at the Windsor building for InterSystems. So for those of you who don't know me. So I have been asked to create a couple of videos for you guys as the theme for this week's Mental Health Awareness Week is movement. So it fits perfectly with what I preach and believe in and teach every single day. So our first video for you is our stretch video. So our stretch video is made for absolutely everybody's ability, everybody's fitness. So come and join me and see how you feel after. This is something that you can incorporate into your life every single day and just watch the difference and just see how amazing you will feel once you've stretched out all of those muscles. You'll feel absolutely amazing. So I'm going to invite you to come down onto a mat. If you haven't got a mat, you can come down onto a carpet, or you can place a towel down on the floor, anything that is not going to be too hard and it is comfortable for you to lie on. Hands are going to be lengthened down by the sides. You can take a nice gentle close to the eyes so you can bring that mind into today's little stretch video. So we're going to start with some breath work as we take a nice big deep inhale through the nose and an exhale through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And just keep going like this for a few more rounds of breath and just allowing the body to feel nice and heavy, and let the body sink in towards the mat or the surface below you. One more time here as we inhale through the nose. And then as you exhale, you're going to draw one of the knees in towards the chest, and you're going to take the hands around that shin as you gently pull the knee in towards that body, and you're going to hold with your breath. So for the purpose of the video not being too long for today, we're going to hold each of our stretches for 2 rounds of breath. Once you get used to those stretches, you can then perform those stretches separately. You can hold for 20 to 30 seconds each stretch and repeat 3 times. Hold in here, inhale. Exhale, releasing that leg down, and you're going to do the same on the other side. So taking that leg in towards the chest. Here we're just loosening up those hips just ever so slightly, and the lower back. Inhale and an exhale. One more inhale and then exhale. Release that leg down. Now you're going to take that other leg back in towards the chest, but you're going to lengthen that leg up towards the ceiling. Now the aim of the focus for this stretch is to stretch the backs of the legs. Now a lot of people have very tight hamstrings here. So a lot of the time you may not be able to straighten that leg too much. So just work with how your body reacts to each of the stretches. Now it's not as how far back you can pull that leg, because a lot of people can't. It's about how much you can lengthen that leg up without bending too much towards that knee. And you can work towards lengthening it, and then you can draw it in towards you. And again, everybody is different. You may not be able to lift the leg as straight as me. That's absolutely fine. Everybody is completely different. Now we hold this stretch here for an inhale. And as you exhale, you're now going to take the toes down towards the shin. So you're just going to gently press the toes in towards the shin and press that heel up. Now you'll feel a stretch going down the back of that calf now into the back of that leg. Hold in here again with your breath. Inhale. Beautiful. And an exhale. Now as you inhale, slowly release that leg into a nice bent knee position. You're going to take that ankle now onto that opposite leg that is still grounded. Your hands are going to come through that grounded leg as you hoist that leg up towards you. Now this is called our figure 4 stretch, working all the way around that hip and glute area. A very good stretch for those who are seated at the desk, driving around a lot. This is a great release of those hips and glutes. Hold in here, inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And then exhale. Slowly release those legs and release that leg off that knee. Taking both the hands now into our T shape, which is simply taking the arms by the sides of the shoulders, palms facing down. Allow those knees to fall down to one side of the body, and then you're going to turn the eye gaze the opposite way to where you have let those knees fall. And again, you're going to hold in this position for a few rounds of breath, feeling a stretch going down the spine, into the side of the leg, and maybe even in that chest area. Try and remain with the shoulders down in towards the mat. Inhale. And exhale, slowly lift that head and those knees back into the centre, and then drop them down onto the other side, turning the eye gaze the other way. And again, we hold in this position. Hold in here with our breath as we inhale. And an exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, lifting those legs back up, bringing the hands back down by the side. Now draw that other leg now in towards the chest as you lengthen that leg up, taking the hands behind that leg. So again, another hamstring stretch here on the other side. So again, we want to keep the leg as straight as we can. It's not about how close you can pull that leg towards the body. It's about lengthening that leg as much as we can up towards that ceiling. You can use assistance here. You can take a dressing gown, tie, you can take a resistant band, anything that you can place behind the leg so you can hold it in a nice straight position. Now starting to flex those toes towards that shin, moving that stretch up the leg into the calf, down into the back of that leg. Hold in here with your breath. Inhale. And an exhale. Inhale. Exhale, slowly start to bend that knee as you place that ankle onto the opposite knee. Now those hands are going to go through that grounded leg as you take that figure four stretch into play as we hold with our breath here. Inhale. And an exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release those legs, unfold, and now you're going to draw both the knees in towards the chest. Wrapping the hands around both of those knees. Hold in here again with your breath. Inhale. And an exhale. Inhale. And last exhale here. Amazing work. Taking those hands onto those knees, keeping the big toes together. You're just going to round those knees, making circular motions with the knees opening up those inner thighs here. One more time. Draw in and around. Beautiful work. Placing both of those legs back down on towards the mat. Then you're going to come onto your side, pushing yourself up into a seated position. Now you can repeat that video, you can get used to those stretches, and please try and incorporate them into your daily routine every single day and notice those differences. Thank you so much for joining me.